folks that have computer lab for next year?
Yeah.
And like digital footprint, digital citizenship,
I have lesson plans all year
vocabulary.
long.
They know nothing about tech vocabulary.
I have lesson plans, you just have no idea, but it's hard to get through work. But anyway, we'll get there. All right, we'll start. So we're going to discover how Scratch meets the ISTE standards, and that's our technology standards. International Standards for Technology Education is what that stands for. And learn about digital footprint. And we're going to learn how Scratch can be incorporated into content. And we're going to learn how we can transfer our knowledge about Scratch to our students. And we're going to learn how he's an alternative means of assessment, and that's probably my most favorite. And we're going to learn how Scratch is an alternative multimedia, and how it's a really good form of visual communication. And this is our universal learning guidelines, and this is how Scratch meets those. It's the why of learning, so they have a reason. The what of learning, they're representing what they're learning. And the how of learning, through action and expression, they're actually doing something, and they're showing their learning through these three different kinds of principles. And Scratch meets those. And these are KDE standards. Number one was focus on creating content rather than consuming it. And that was a really big one, because with coding, you are creating. It's not just being given to you, you're having to create the content. Implement and integrate into many content areas, and Scratch goes all over the content areas. And we're going to expose learners to critical thinking and problem solving through computer science, and that's a good thing that coding does. These is our ISTE standards for students. Scratch enables them to be empowered learners, digital citizens. They're a knowledge constructor, which means they're constructing their own knowledge. They're an innovative designer, and they're a computational thinker. And they're also a creative communicator and global collaborator. And what I've been doing with the kids in the computer lab is coding, and I can't even tell you how much they love it. Scratch is a free educational program language that was developed by the Lifelong Kindergarten Group at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT. And it's led by Mitch Resnick, who is a Lego Packard professor and leads the Lifelong Kindergarten Group at MIT. His big thing is that learning should be more like kindergarten and less like traditional school. He believes that all across the board, if you're learning as kindergartners do through play and representation, you're more apt to retain it. This is Scratch. This is what it looks like. And if you guys want to go on your Chromebooks and just tab over and type in scratch.mit.edu, you should see something like this. And you don't have to join. I did because I think it's great. And you can do it for educators, for parents. And I got my kids, my upper grade kids, they are members of Scratch, and they save all their programs and all their little creations. But this is what it looks like. And this is what it teaches them to do. And this is all autonomous learning. They do this by themselves. I just facilitate. I don't tell them what to do. They do it. Coding a computer program, they persevere and problem solve because they have to figure out what algorithm did I not get. They have to adhere to a strict set of algorithms, learn variables and their role in programming. They be creative, create projects to correspond with content, be actively engaged, and they have to represent their understanding of content differently. They are not just writing it. And these are some of the projects that I have created, that I had to do on myself. But you can go to, let me see if I can get my pause.